The face you just made is the way I'm feeling. It was interesting, that's for sure. But you know what I mean? Found a way to get it done. It wasn't a pretty night for both teams, I thought, but yeah, we grounded out and got it done, and it was a nice goal to finish it.
How is Zaitsev?
Not sure yet. You know what I mean? He just couldn't return to the game today, but we'll have to see how he does going forward.
How would you assess the team performance?
It was a little sloppy, the game, and I thought we just couldn't gather together, and I think, you know, I mean, they've had a long road trip, and it just seemed like the game was kind of sloppy back and forth. But you know, I think getting on the scoreboard early on the power play was huge, just because of the way that game was. I think so. The way last game went, we didn't get on in that first early power play. Tonight we did, and I think that kind of helped us through to the end.
You didn't hold on to the 1-0 lead again, but psychologically, how big is it to come away with a win regardless?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, it was just a quick face-off play that they scored on, and you know, preventable, I think, but still, you know, I mean, to have the determination to get to the end, and you know, if we weren't going to win it in a 5-on-5, we had the opportunity. I thought Khrushchev played well tonight, and you know, obviously one of our best guys tonight, and I thought he drew that penalty, like taking charge, taking it to the net, and got us that power play opportunity. I think the power play, we haven't had a lot of 4-on-3s. It's something to obviously look at now and have to have more movement there to create more high quality chances, but it wears them down, and it keeps them off the offense for 2 minutes, and I think that got us to the shootout, and Peter was excellent. I think especially in tight, if someone tried to deke him, he really was aggressive with his stick, and I think that made the difference.
What worked on Gutman's goal?
I think it was just simple, you know what I mean, like you know, shooting the puck and getting a rebound. You know, it was we want to do that 5-on-5 a little more, I think, and I think it shows just even on the power play it works. Simple, you know, Donald shoots the puck hard, so the goalie had trouble handling it, and Guts got into the dirty area and got a quick stick on it. It wasn't beautiful or pretty, but it was a goal.
As you go through this rebuild, how important is it to have somebody like a Mrazek who you can count on?
Yeah, no, he's been great all year for us. It's not just us, but I think I've mentioned it before. He talks to guys on the bench. Even in the shootout, he was talking about who was going, and most goalies get in their own world. They don't want to talk. They want to focus on their thing. But he wants information, and he gives information to our defensemen, especially. And then you know, I mean, he's got energy, and he's good. He plays like that. He's not that you know, square blocker or boxy type guy. He's active, and he's fun to watch. And I think he's really good with playing the puck as well. So that's excellent asset for us to have back there as well.
What's your method for picking the shooters once you get that deep?
We have everybody's. You know, we can watch them on video as well, but we have all their stats over the course of time, but also over the last couple of years. So to see if someone's a little bit more hot now or in the past, and if same as the new guys, when the new guys come in, that's one of the first things we just get down on our paper, so we know. And you know, we kind of have a list on their you know, past performances percentage-wise, but then we also go on tonight's game. If someone's a little bit hotter, or someone's maybe just having trouble stick handle that night, you know, it's just not staying on their stick, then we might adjust, but we kind of put it in order of what we think.
How timely was that Picklick answer to keep you guys alive?
Yeah, no, for sure. And I've seen him before in Montreal, and I know he's pretty good on the shootout. So you know, that's why he kind of made the top 3 tonight, and he came through.
Korchinski and Donato both snapped pretty lengthy point droughts tonight with their assists. When you get in the dog days of the season like this, how important is it to have guys like that get the payoff and pick points up in a game like this?
Yeah, no, and it was just plain simple, and I think that's what you have to do when things aren't going in for you. You get a lot of 1-goal games, you're not going to have, there's going to be a lot of those scoring droughts. So I think simplifying things is going to be key, not just on the power play, but like I said, 5-on-5. I think we have to get inside and get like shots from the outside, so we're inside to get rebounds when we can, and shoot it on the goalie. Maybe on the lower half of them, so we can't get rebounds. Sometimes if we're on outside the dots, shooting high, it's either going to miss the net or he's going to catch it, or he can direct it with his blocker. Where if you're outside the dots, it's a low percentage shot. I think shooting lower, bouncing off his pads, is going to give us an opportunity for a second chance.
On the negative side a little bit,
Are you still frustrated with Reichel? It seems like he's just not bringing the puck in strong, making weak plays when he should be getting the puck deep. What do you
Yeah,
see?
well, I'm not frustrated. I just, I I feel for the player. I know he wants to do better, and he's a good kid. But there's times where he shows, even in a game like tonight. I'll see one flash of made a really nice move in the O zone, getting away from down low, and he made a nice pass. He slipped it up to the top for a shot. But there's times where, he just maybe he's not confident enough to do something like that, and he'll just lay a puck in or try and pass off to someone else where we think he can do more. So, all we can do is just continue to show clips. And I thought he had one shot in the first period, and it doesn't have to be a hard shot, but he came down kind of like off the middle to the right side and took a puck at the top of the circle and just got it, shot it quick. And I think those are the things that are going to work for him without getting it. And he always likes to dust it off. We call it a stick handle. In this league, if you stick handle 2 or 3 times, it gives the defender a chance to put a stick on the puck, and he doesn't get a shot off. And I know it's frustrating for him, but sometimes it's you don't even know you're doing it. You get the puck and you have to make 1, 2, 3 instead of just getting it and shooting it. And we showed him a couple clips of Kyrou doing it the other night. He had 2 goals in the St. Louis game the other night, and just sometimes showing him another player to watch that he could be like helps out instead of seeing things that you don't do well. It's better to see what we want you to do at another guy at the same level. So sometimes that helps a player.
Almost like you want to show him some of the stuff he did last year.
Exactly. We have. I know Derek King pulled out some stuff from the Calgary game last year that we played really well as a team, but he had an excellent game and showed him some of that stuff too. So sometimes it takes a little trial and error for that to sink in and to fall back on.
Will Connor Murphy go to Buffalo with you all?
Right now, we're not sure.
Okay.
We're still contemplating in the room back there and talking with the trainers to see who might be available tomorrow.
Zaitsev pulled out either?
Well, he's in the same boat. Like,
Okay.
I think he's still in the training room right now. So right now, there are probably maybes.